Kia ora, high pressure rules the roost as we head through the rest of today, and it sticks with us through the night time and even in towards Wednesday as well. So the story as we head through the next couple of days is very similar. High pressure keeps many spots fine and clear across the South Island and across the bulk of the North Island as well. You can see we've got areas of cloud to watch out for. This onshore feed of air on towards that eastern side of the North Island, and then wrapping around the top of the high in towards Northland as well. And no great change as we head through the night time. You can see most of the time it's looking pretty similar. We might find a little bit of mist and fog forming in some of those valleys through parts of Buller and the Nelson Lakes region. And I think we are going to find a bit of a cold morning as we head in towards the early hours of Wednesday, perhaps even down to around about -1 for those central parts of the North Island beneath those lighter winds and clear skies. You can see a cold night as well across those Canterbury areas and down towards the inland parts of Otago. So a bit of a chilly start to the morning on Wednesday. But for most of us, it is looking like a dry day with some decent spells of sunshine as well. The exception being this eastern coast, which will keep hold of more cloud. Also more cloud feeding through towards Northland, places like Great Barrier Island as well, keeping hold of the risk of perhaps an odd shower. But for most of us, it's a dry looking story. As we head through the daytime, we'll find more cloud spills up across the southern parts of New Zealand. And we'll find a few showers in towards Fiordland. But the story for most of us is one of dry weather. And for the North Island, it's a pretty decent story. We'll start off cold and perhaps frosty through some of those more central parts of the North Island. But plenty of clear sky from, say, Auckland down towards Wellington. It's a dry looking story. Yes, there is more cloud through Wairarapa, Hawke's Bay and up in towards Tairāwhiti, perhaps thick enough to bring an odd shower there, but most of the time it's more cloud than anything else. And you can see those areas of cloud feeding on towards those eastern facing coasts of Northland and Auckland and down towards the Coromandel. And again, the chance of a shower isn't out of the question, but for most of us it's just areas of cloud that will run through the day, and there's still plenty of dry weather. In terms of our temperatures, we will find our highs back to around about 17 degrees Celsius in Auckland, 13 or so for Wellington. Still a cold night coming up as we head in towards the early hours of Thursday. See temperatures in Hamilton back down to about 2 degrees Celsius there, so a cold and perhaps frosty morning in some of those spots as well. For the South Island, again, there's plenty of dry weather in store. Areas of cloud around first thing in the early morning mist or fog clearing some of those valleys, but we are going to be left with a decent spell of sunshine from Nelson and Marlborough. There's more cloud further south, mainly high-level stuff as we head through the daytime, keeping that sunshine a bit more hazy and wispy cloud coming across us. But that cloud will thicken up as we head in towards the afternoon, especially across those more southern parts of the country. And eventually we'll find some showers or spells of rain running towards Fiordland. But really, for most of the island, it's a dry looking day with plenty of dry and bright weather through the daytime as well. Temperatures should range from around about 12 degrees Celsius down in Invercargill to around about 14 or 15 up across those northern parts of the South Island, and really not a bad looking story. As we head in towards Thursday, the high pressure sticks with us across the North Island. Many spots staying dry through the daytime there. A touch more cloud running through Taranaki Bight in towards Horowhenua and down towards Manawatu. Perhaps thick enough to give us a spot of rain about the tops of the ranges there. Plenty of dry weather on the South Island as well. More cloud on that western coast, and we'll find some showers just pushing through this daytime there. And a bit more cloud in the far south as well. Places like Canterbury and up towards Marlborough, this front will run through, bringing a bit more cloud from time to time. But generally, the further east you are, the drier it will be. And for most of us, I think we'll find there's plenty of dry weather, at least through in towards Thursday. And we start to find some wetter weather, just edging closer towards those far northern parts of the country, just in time for the weekend. That's it from me. It's from metservice.com.